The ocean can be as calm as a lake or too powerful for even any human being. Rip currents are very relevant when there's a lot of swell or turbulence in the ocean. This is due to when water gets caught in the inside between the waves and the beach, and there needs to be water that flows out back into the ocean. Many people underestimate the power and abruptness of these natural occurrences, and it is even any swimmer is bound to at some point see a rip current in their life. According to Stephen Leatherman and John Fledermeyer in their book Rip Currents from 2010, there have been tens of thousands of rescues and hundreds of drownings each year due to rip currents all over the globe. Swimming straight in is often what most people think to do when they're stuck in a rip current, and as it might be a no-brainer, this is the wrong thing to do and can often be the worst-case scenario. There are much more efficient tactics and life-saving skills that one can have when they are stuck in a rip current, and the common beachgoer may not know of these tactics. I hope to inform you how to combat if you ever find yourself in a rip current someday. There's a common misconception that you can see a rip current from the beach or that you can tell when you are stuck in one. This is often not the case. Rip currents usually range from 10 feet wide to 50 feet or more in distance, and it's hard to detect even by a skilled lifeguard. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, in their article Break the Grip of the Rip in 2006, the average speed of a rip current is about 1 to 2 feet per second, but they can reach up to speeds of 8 feet per second, which is faster than even an Olympic swimmer. Good ways to determine if there's a rip current is to look for churned water or places where there's water moving seaward in a broken up pattern. These are usually the best indicators if you're looking for a rip current. There are many recommendations as to escaping a rip current when you're caught, but the first action you should take is to alert anyone on the beach, whether it be a lifeguard or just a walker by. The universal indication of this is to raise your hands, acting like you're in trouble, as most people can tell that you would be in distress. You also do not want to struggle or fight the current, as this can often put you in a waste crucial energy and put you in a worse position. If there is no help available on the beach and you're alone, the next best thing to do, or a common recommendation, is to swim parallel to the beach. The hopes of this are that you will be able to break through the current and make it into more common and manageable waters where you can swim to shore. But although this is not a definite when you're swimming, if you swim the wrong way when there's incoming swells, you can often put yourself where the water is constantly pushing you into the current and you will be stuck for even a longer amount of time. This will, as Miloshi and Stevenson stated in their Rip Current Escape Strategies in 2011, this will definitely reduce your chances of survival even if you have no knowledge of the topic. An alternate option to swimming parallel to the beach is to simply float and tread water. By treading water, you can hopefully allow for the rip current to pull you out and around in the ocean where you will not be any longer in the current. This can hopefully place you in a sandbar that is shallower where you can stand, or in a place where you can swim in calmly. This also will save the most energy, as a study done by Ben Van Leeuwen examining rip currents, escape routes, and non-traditional beach morphologies. The same study also found that although this may take more time to get to the beach or safety, it was 100% effective in their trials of this technique. The best way to avoid the risk of a rip current is to always swim in front of guarded beaches. This ensures that you will at least have some background or some backup plan of rescue if you are somehow caught in the rip. There's no definite outcome when you are maybe stuck in a rip current, as there is with most things in life. But there are several actions which you can take to increase your survival and chances that you make it to the shore. You have to remember to stay calm, alert for help if you can, conserve energy, examine the waters prior to swimming into the water. And lastly, use the current to break free and even to more manageable conditions. I hope none of you will ever have to encounter rip currents, but if so, hopefully the information which I've given you will come in handy and help you to safety.